Your town is under quarantine. No one may enter or leave the city.
For all we know, President Rodrigo Duterte declares another extension for enhanced community quarantine for some areas in the Philippines to prevent the growing number of people who are infected by the virus. This is also to make sure that we will stay safe at home and protect our frontliners while doing their job on protecting us. On a lighter note, given this crisis that we are experiencing now, as Filipinos who likes to be happy at all times, there are still things that are happening now that we find humorous and we can all relate. Just like the fact that there are 5 different types of Filipinos during lockdown. Want to know what are they? Just keep on watching. The Binge Watcher. We all know that Filipinos love watching TV dramas and movies. It is definitely undeniable that most of us are this type of person. Especially in these times of longer days of staying at home can be very boring to a lot of us. Binge watching series on Netflix and other TV and movie streaming sites is definitely one of the list of things to do. K-drama is very popular, especially to the ladies here in the Philippines, while action series like Money Heist, Breaking Bad,
I am the one who knocks,
and a lot more is for the Filipino men.
¿Quién quiere un divertidísimo conejo loco?
The gamer. According to statistics, around 32% of the population in the Philippines uses smartphones. This number is expected to rise by the year 2021. That is why it is no doubt that the Philippines is one of the top countries that has a lot of mobile gamers. Even before the lockdown, there are a lot of Filipinos of all ages who are keen to using gadgets and smartphones to play games with. Those who came from a tiring work consider playing mobile games to ease the stress.
But today, you play a game for your lives.
It is also not uncommon to see lots of Filipino kids who play mobile games like Dota, ROS, and a lot more.
Legendary double kill.
Not to mention, there are some kids that are aspiring to be gamer YouTubers.
Let the game begin.
The Reader. Ever wonder what are the other things to do if you already have finished binge watching all of the series and movies on Netflix? Don't be sad, because there is also another way of being productive while staying at home. And yes, you are definitely right. That is reading books. Before quarantine, it is undeniably true that there is a small amount of people who finds the time on reading books here in the Philippines. Because of busy schedules, lots of projects to do that are piled up on the workstation, most of the Filipino employees cannot even think of touching a book. Especially if you are not a bookworm and fond of reading novels like Harry Potter series,
It's got the snitch!
Narnia,
Oh, horsey!
My name is Philip.
The Lord of the Rings,
They stole it from us.
and a lot more. A lot of people may find reading book a very boring thing to do, but given the situation, somehow, it is funny that some Filipinos considered on reading books to kill time and entertain themselves and realize that it is really interesting and fun to read a book or two.
We started this book club to stimulate our minds.
The TikToker. Have you ever noticed that most Filipino family members has TikTok app on their mobile phones?
Press any key to continue.
Well, don't get me wrong. I know that you do even when you cannot leave your house to check your neighborhood. That is because you will notice that on Facebook newsfeed that a lot of your friends has been posting videos of them using TikTok app or maybe just reposting TikTok videos of other people. It is fun to watch other people doing some dance moves and dubbing funny movie lines while making faces at TikTok app to kill boredom. Most of the Filipino celebrities are now TikTokers too.
Do you have Instagram? No. Snapchat? Still no.
The work from home. Since going to the office to work is not an option to most of the Filipinos who are in enhanced community quarantine, a lot of companies even in the BPO industry have transitioned to work at home. So a scene of an employee that is wearing a formal attire at the top and pajamas at the bottom is not new to you.
My God, Peter, you wore those pajamas to your office?
It is also funny that a lot of Filipino fathers working at home are now being distracted by their kids during a company virtual meeting.
And it's really challenging, I know, with children.
There are lots of employees who are now enjoying work from home setup as they had a lot of things they now can do while they are working at home, compared to when they are working in an office setup. Besides that, designing your workstation according to your liking is fun. Do you want to have lots of ideas to put on your to-do list? Subscribe now to our channel and hit the notification bell icon to know more.